What's up, everybody? It's your boy Phil Shocker, the Nice Hedgehog here with our Week 16 builder of the Sliph Draft and Associations. We are going against Facade, and I am not going to botch with their team name because there's a mouthful and it's very hard to pronounce, so I apologize. But we're going against Facade, or Facade, whatever they like to go by. This is very much a tough matchup and kind of impossible to win, but we're going to try. I really think we got the team to do it. I think there's a possibility for some things we can do if we get stuff in our favor, and we can just go from there. But yeah, if you guys are excited, leave a like, if you haven't already, subscribe if you're new, join the first Sucker for today because we feel we can be crew. And once again, I want to state this right now because obviously you see it on our team, and I'm going to go ahead and spoil it. We actually did not get to keep Armaldo, the original takeover team that we had. Armaldo was not allowed to be saved for us because apparently someone else had already gotten Armaldo, but no of the site was updated in any terms of that regards and stuff like that. So therefore, I could not actually use Armaldo, and Armaldo actually could have been brought to this matchup and used his the rain against his advantage, which I think would have been really funny. So, but unfortunately, I could not do so. So there was that, but it's alright. But this is a very tough matchup, and you can kind of see already why. He's got a rain team that's like pseudo rain, but his main way of rain is with Palkia, Polyrav, and Dracovish. He actually has some other rain aspects, like he's got Swellow potentially, which I probably should have thought about that idea. Didn't think that through today. But he's got things like Pelipper. He has both of the mascots of Generation 4 being Dialga Palkia, Regieleki, which actually is very good against me because my ground type cannot come to this matchup. Superior, Pinurchin, Polyrav, like I said, Duraludon, and the Grookey. Grookey honestly is the biggest threat in the entire world here. But in terms of what I thought could be something we could see versus something we don't see. But yeah, I don't think Rookie comes. Between Dialga and Duraludon, Duraludon doesn't come in my opinion. For Duraludon, it just has a bad matchup versus my team. Poliwrath's very interesting for the fact that I think Poliwrath could come, but I think there's just too much of my team that forces Poliwrath not to be able to run Choice Band in this matchup. And also, I think even Life Orb just kind of has its now big merits. So there's definitely some reasons I can see him not really use this mon, and also mons I can just not really use. So Pinurchin could definitely potentially come if he wants to give electric terrain boost to Regieleki, which then if that's the case could really shut a good chunk of my team down if I'm not careful. So definitely something to note with that. Excuse me. So I just think overall it's gonna be very annoying if he does that. And then Superior, I think Superior can really come into this matchup. Scarf Superior definitely has to be his main way to break down from some of my team members, but yeah, Superior is something I expect to be brought to this matchup, but definitely could be something if I do not prepare for it. So, like I said, his main six, I think the dynamic duo of the legendaries literally come. Like, there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. I feel like they just come. They're just super good against me. I think Pelipper comes to set up the rain, and then obviously Swellow will be the main one he can do more damage with. And like he just can be specs in this matchup. Well, as lucky specs, I may be able to take one hit with one member of my team because I have some certain item and all that. But there's nothing else I can really do. This matchup's just really bad because I can easily see a Scarf Pelipper in this matchup just because I can check on my Gallade as well. So it's really difference. And then obviously my boy Dracovish. This is gonna probably be the first time I ever lose to Dracovish. But every time I've ever faced Dracovish, I always beat it because I know how to tame the beast and control him. But this is a team that I think for a team he took over too, being 1-4, actually kind of surprised that this team has not done well. This team, if it loses its week, if it wins versus us, it has a chance to stay in the playoffs. If it loses versus us, we can actually knock them out of playoffs and keep our playoff hopes alive. Well, as I say this, I have not played Week 5 yet, so there's that to do this competition. But looking over our team, let's go over it. I think I built the best possible team I possibly could for this matchup, and we have some ways to win this match, but it's not going to be easy. So first off, we're kicking off with the one Mon that single-handedly can shut down a lot of things on his team. That is Alolan Ninetales. Alolan Ninetales itself is really good. I really wanted to run a modest Ninetales this matchup, but I decided to actually creep the speed for Dialga because there's a possibility we could see a Scarf Dialga in this matchup and just bait me into thinking it's Scarf Dracovish. And I want to be able to 2 KO, or if not, put it in range where I can KO that thing. If it's not assault vested, which if it's assault vested, that would just suck so much because then I can't kill that thing no matter what I do. But we have Aurora Veil, Blizzard, Freeze Dry, and Moonblast. Aurora Veil is there just kind of bait that I'm not Choice Scarf, and then kind of get into offensive settings as well. But again, if we can get rid of the rain and prevent rain from being an issue, we can just really put on a lot of work. And this may be my lead. If it's a predictable lead, it's a predictable lead, so that's one of the things there too. So like if he leads with Vish, he leads with Pelipper, or leads with Dialga. Like if he leads Dialga, I go right into my Celesteela or my Eternus, one of the two, and just play for around from there. So just something to kind of know with that. So really just a really scary offensive break here. If he brings Scarf, which if he Scarf Dialga, it's gonna be really. But I think Ninetales can really hold it down for us, and they can put a lot of work. Next is Eternus with the Bomberry. Obviously there's chances he could bring Bomberry and some of his mons as well. We're bringing Modest this week because it's going to be actually enough to outspeed the Palkia. I bothered to speed with Palkia, and we actually are running Dragon Dance. Because again, to outspeed any potential choice scarves on his team, also the fact that we can just be out speed. We put a good amount of bulk into this thing and just risk for Modest for offensive hitting. We should be able to 1 to 2 KO pretty much everything on his team after we hit a +1. Regieleki cannot really do much, but I cannot let this thing get weakened down by a Regieleki. If I let this thing get weakened down by a Regieleki, that actually puts me in a very problematic position. But yeah, I have 2 other mons that can kind of check Regieleki for us if things come down to it. But Eternus really just does so well in this matchup. If I can get Eternus in and just start clicking my stabs really good, we can just do a lot of damage. So. Up next, making his debut is Scout with the Citrus Berry. And I'm running kind of a little bit of a risky set here. We're running sub belly drum. If I get my sub off and then my belly drum, I get my Citrus Berry to pop, and then I literally get to spam extreme speed plus stomping tantrum. I have enough speed to outspeed Dialga, so I'm always faster than Dialga. And if I get rid of Dialga or weaken down Dialga to even extreme speed range, I don't have to reveal that my speed investment to him, which is really good. But we're running max attack, obviously a little bit in the defenses just to give us a little bit of bulk. But overall, this thing is hopefully going to be designed to be able to get a belly drum off and just substitute in front of all things as well. So hopefully we can get that going. Up next is the Tilted Towers ring, kind of a pseudo specially defensive slash phys def mixed defensive set with Celesteela this time. This is the first time I'm ever running Celesteela defensive in this matchup. I'm kind of forced to bring Celesteela defensive to this game. We're bringing Protect, Leech Seed, Earthquake, Acrobatics. The Acrobatics is actually kind of clutch there because if I get my Wakamberry chewed up at any point in the matchup, I can just start spamming Acrobatics, which actually can hit pretty hard against this entire team, which is really good. We are going to get Spadaf boost with our set here, which is really good. I kind of was thinking a little bit of Meteor Beam a little bit, but I don't think Meteor Beam is really that important for this matchup, depending on what I really want it for it. So there was that. But otherwise, Earthquake there kind of checks the Dialga and also checks a Regieleki, which can be really good. So hopefully we can be able to make this set work and kind of put it into work. But you have the other couple of sets were really weird. This is definition of weird of how to use your mons. Operating Ice Pick, which is going to be designed to outspeed Swallow and Hail. I didn't bother with Choice Scarf Pokemon, and I might look into Jadurikovish just in case. But there's a part of me that just feels like he's not gonna bring Choice Scarf on his Dracovish. I just feel like a part of me just doesn't. A part of me does feel like he does bring the Choice Band, which can just hit so much harder on my team. But what's really good about this one is we're running Never Melt Ice, which is something I've never done before. It's gonna go stab to our Ice moves. Like Ice moves really do a lot of work to his team, which is really good. We have Earthquake there as a way to hit the Dialga for super effective damage. And then sub plus spikes. If I can start getting some spikes up and he has no way to remove those, spike chip can definitely work into our favor with things like Scout, Ninetales, Exoskeleton, even the Tilted Towers, and even our next mon for that degree. Sub's also really good because if I can just sub it before Regieleki comes in, I can be able to KO Regieleki with either a triple axle or an earthquake and get rid of that thing right out the gate. And again, setting up spikes is also really good in this matchup as well. Because again, the more we get those hazards up there, the more and more he's pressured to just click spin, or more and more we're able to actually go for the attack and kill him off the trip, which is really good. And that's what at least we're bringing Robin Hood, and again, we're the Cheelon Berry. I'm taking a very big gamble on this set. And there's a reason why I'm saying I'm taking a big gamble on this set.
The reason why I take a big angles on this set is on Rain Shield on Barry for the fact that I do have two Steel Eyes being brought. There's no way he clicks Fly Stab. Fly Stab does not have that much of a good chance in my match against here. Where I think normal stab hits harder on me. Yes, he can click Hurricane, but I feel like Boom Burst is just super free against my entire team. And even though I do have things like Celestial and all that, you can probably Heat Wave and all that. But again, Boom Burst is super free, and again, you can just chip down a lot of things by team. That's also where you kind of see this weird Spadef investment. Spadef investment's kind of helping me able to take maybe one hit from a leggy if it's on specs in that terms of regard. And again, the speed, everything. But Robin Hood's exactly with the Chill on Berry at +2 with a nasty plot with Leaf Storm. I do OHKO that Swallow, which is really good. The rest of it just kind of designed to kind of chip down the team and whittle down the team and kind of break through it a little bit. We do have enough speed to outspeed a Adamant Vish, which is very important to know right there. So if it's Adamant Scarfish, we can still outspeed and everything like that. But if it's Adamant Band and stuff like that, we can actually outspeed that. If it's Jolly Band, I can take probably one, but only one, and I need to get a nasty plot off to do damage towards it. We are running the Overgrow ability because I think it's definitely more important for this matchup. But yeah, that's gonna be the team, guys. Again, I don't think I can win this matchup. This match is just way too hard. But we're gonna at least try to bring this match down to a 3-0, or if not, try to win our best. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Leave a like if you haven't already subscribed. If you're new, join the Full Striker crew today because you'll be friendly with King of the Crew. That being said, I'll see you guys next time. Until next time, guys. Peace.